Hey guys, welcome back to another video session. So in this case, I'm going to show you how to make a blog on Blogger. I want to try and keep it short and sweet since we only want to cover the most basic elements of just basically being able to post your reviews online. Okay, if you guys want a more in-depth explanation on how to use Blogger, I would encourage you to look up any other video tutorial on YouTube. Like I said, this is going to be very short, or at least I'm going to try and keep it short just for our needs. Okay. So for this, we're going to need two things that we already have. The first thing is having our text. You guys can see my text right there. This is an example text that I wrote. Actually, it has the word example text lots throughout itself. Okay, so there we go. And I have some of the highlighted target grammar that I was asking for. You guys should have a lot more. Okay. I only have one of each sentence, but you guys should have a ton more. Okay. And the other thing that we are going to need is this. We asked for at least 5 pictures. If you guys have a little bit more, then feel free to use more. It's all going to depend on how well our blog looks. Okay, so it's going to be a lot of give and take and just trial and error. Okay, so here we go. The first thing that we need to do is open up a new tab. So you're going to go to blogger.com. If you guys want to look for it on Google, you can also do so, but you should reach this page. So we're going to create our blog. Here we go. And it's going to ask us for an email. I'm going to use one of my many emails that I have here. And there we go. Yeah. Okay. Some personal information there. Very nice. All right. So what it's going to ask us is for a blog name. Okay. So by the way, if anybody already had an account, it's probably not going to ask you for any of this. So you're already inside. And I assume if you already had an account, you know how to use Blogger. In which case, you should not even be watching this video unless unless you forgot you forgot how to use it. But this is for somebody that doesn't even have an account, how to set everything up and very basic stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna write example review since this is an example, and I'm gonna go with example review 41. Okay, so underneath it's gonna say something like this blog address is available. In my case, if it is available. If not, just add more numbers to it or whatever you want. Keep it simple though, okay? I'm going to click next. What display name do I want? Again, example review. I would not encourage anybody to use the restaurant's name since everybody is talking about a different restaurant. So, which one are you going to choose, right? So, just write something generic that involves everybody in the team, okay? So, we click on finish. It is processing. And there we go. This is what you guys are going to see. So, once we're here, we have this little button over here that says new post. Okay, this is going to be the main button that we want to click. But before I click on it, I want to choose a theme. Okay, there are many ways in which you guys can personalize your theme and everything, but I find that this is kind of like the easiest way of going about it. I would not necessarily encourage you guys to take too much time on this. I would just say go for any that you want. Go for one that's simple, one that you think fits what your restaurants like talk about or deal with, etc. Like I really like the color black, so I'm gonna use this one, this dark theme, and there we go. It has the option to customize. In which case, if you do decide to customize, this is what you are gonna see, and it has several options. You can adjust the width if you want it like to be thicker or thinner, etc. You can go to the layout and also adjust that, or just depending if you want the text to be maybe in bold, maybe I want it in italics, and you guys can see it's changing right there. Maybe you want it to be a little bit bigger. It just depends on what you guys want. Okay. So if you do want to mess around with this, go for it. If you don't like some of the colors and you want to change them up, you can. Here are more options in terms of the background and in terms of the actual text itself. Okay, but I like how it looks, so I'm just gonna stick to the original one. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna hit apply. Okay, so either way is fine. You guys have more than one member, and you are not recording. You're not recording a video and trying to keep it short, so you guys can play around with the settings. So now that I chose my theme, I'm gonna click on new post, and it should open this up. You're gonna write the title of your post. So again, example review is has been the title that I've been using, and there we go. We're good to go. We're good to start. So I'm gonna need my text now. So let me open up my text. There we go. And now I'm just gonna copy this and paste it over here. So oh yeah, sorry. In case you didn't see, I did copy it, but I was using like the shortcuts on my keyboard. So I'm gonna do it without the shortcuts so you guys can see the options and everything like happening. There we go. You guys might see that it has everything. It has the well, basically everything that was there, including the highlighted sections. So if I want to check how it's gonna look like or what it looks like right now, there's a button over here on the right that says preview. It's next to publish, so be careful. Just click on preview and this is going to give you a heads up on what it looks like. And here we go. It looks nice, yeah. The only thing is that I don't want the colors to be showing here. We want to keep it as close as possible to a normal blog. So yeah, normal blogs don't have highlighted sections for specific grammar. All right. So what we want to do is when we when we copy paste it, we only want to copy. We only want to paste every like without the colors, basically without the highlighted section. So in this case you see that I don't have the normal options that you find on Word, but it does say paste as plain text, and you would see like this, right? I don't like this because it's all in bold, so you can either like remove the bold from here if you want, which is simple. You just go here and bold right there. That's one way of doing it, and there you go. You can see that it's all completely gone, no highlighted sections. If we preview, it looks something like this, which is what we want. We don't want any highlighted sections. Or the other one is just going back over here and just removing the highlighted colors. You can also do that. Like you can just grab a section and go here and click on no color. Wait, give me one sec. There we go. Go there and click on no color and you remove the color and then you just copy paste this section. Okay, so there are different ways of doing it. Just make sure that it does not have any highlighted colors. All right, so after we have our text, keep in mind this is just an example text. We need to add our images. So we have our images over here. Make sure you know where the, the images are located. So when we click here where it says insert image right here, you guys can see it's next to insert or edit a link. When you click on that and then upload from a computer, we know where we want to look for our images. Okay, so choose a file. I have them on my downloads. I'm actually already here at my download, so we're good to go. I'm just gonna click on any image that I want. In this case, I want to use this one for the beginning, so I'm gonna click on it. You select it, and it pops over here. So here is where you might get a little bit frustrated in some cases. Just it's like I said at the beginning, it's just a matter of trial and error, just a matter of moving a lot of things around until you get things to where you want them. Okay, so my image is there. It looks horrible. I don't want it there. So I want to move it to the side. There we go. Now it's to the side. And the text came all the way up over here now. So I like how this looks. But I want this to be moved over here. So I'm just gonna literally hit space until it is where I want it to be. There we go. Now, also, if we're gonna add 5 images and we don't have a text that is very extensive, or at least in my case, mine is 217 words, so it's not really long at all. I want to make my images as small as possible. So we have this option that says small, and now my pictures are a little bit smaller, so more can fit. Okay, so you guys see that? Now let's say I want to put like a picture over here. Let me insert another one. And like I said, this is just going to be a lot of trial and error, just playing around with the text and the pictures, trying to get everything to where you want it to be. Because it's not always going to go where you want it exactly. So just grab it and move it sometimes. Let me make it smaller. There we go, small. All right, that's a little bit smaller. So you just have to play around with it. Like I'm moving it a little bit. I moved it up, so it's it moved all of the text. It is gonna do that sometimes. It's not the, or at least I'm not really a master of moving the images. Uh, maybe you guys find a better way. But yeah, you just have to play around with this and get it to a point where you're okay and you like what you see. So it's gonna be moving this and clicking and just going back and forth with the preview button and see if you like it. Like, do I like how it looks? In my particular case, I actually do like how it looks. I'm okay with it. And yeah, there we go. That's it. It looks nice. It also has this cool feature where you guys know you have to put your references right for the images. So you click on the image and where you have all your options and so on, there's an image that has an A and it says toggle caption. So place your APA references here. It adds a caption for the image. So APA reference. That's just an example, okay? And if we click on preview, you guys see where it says APA reference. So isn't that cool? Like you have the image right there and it has the reference where you got it from underneath. All right, so there you go. It looks pretty cool, or at least I think it looks pretty cool. And this is my example blog. Um, I think that's all I want to show you. Again, just make sure you play around with this as much as needed to just get to a point where you're satisfied. Sorry, where you guys like what it looks like. So, what are you gonna do once you like what it looks like? You just hit publish, and it's gonna ask you if you want to publish it. You confirm. There we go, and there it is. I'm gonna click on that again, and it has this link over here, and this is the link that we need. Okay, this is the link that is gonna be our key to being able to show people what it looks like. There we go. So I click on this link, and there it is. This is our beautifully made blog right there. So there it is. That's the example, guys. Um, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be more than happy to assist you in class or just send me a message. But yeah, hopefully you guys found this interesting. If you want more information, like I said, feel free to browse YouTube, check more videos out. I just wanted to be as brief as possible and not take too much of your time. All right, guys. So that's gonna be it. Have a wonderful day and peace. I'm signing out.